Hi, I've got my winter grab bag. Now this is my winter survival bag for real quick grab and go in a bug out scenario. And forgive me for walking through the light back and forth here. I'm trying to find the best angle with the best lighting here. This is a camouflage duffel bag I got from NRA, the National Rifle Association, recently. And I liked it for my winter grab bag. Now it looks big, you can see by hand how big it is, but it's actually really light. I think the whole thing only weighs a couple pounds with all of my gear in it. You'll see another video coming soon with all of my bug out bag, or my bug out gear. My main bug out bag, my food grab and go bag, and my winter grab and go bag, and then also my EDC, which is my everyday carry with a small survival kit in my survival pouch. But I just want to show you today the winter grab bag. So the idea is I have a 3-season bug out bag for basically 3 seasons. So spring, summer, and fall. If I have to bug out in any of those 3 seasons, I take my bug out bag and I go. But what if you have to leave the house in a fast hurry in an emergency in winter, in dead of winter? You don't want to have to be looking around, where's my hat, where's my scarf, where's my glove, where's my winter socks? It's all right here. Okay, so grab and go. It's a real quick grab and go. Now, it's really light. It has a shoulder strap as well. So I can just throw it over my shoulder if I have to, depending on how I'm bugging out, whether it be on foot or by car, but it's really light. So I would throw my main bug out bag over my shoulder, grab my food bug out bag, and grab my winter bag and head for the hills. Now this is, I would obviously be wearing this, what's in here, in winter. So the idea of this bag is a quick grab and go. Alright, it's not meant to be carried around forever. It would be, the bag itself would be dropped or packed and carried for other gear in the future. It's just intended for quick grab and go, so all your stuff is here, and then as soon as you get a minute to settle, you'd put your gear on and then carry on. Now I have a headband here, and I have a balaclava. Very important, this is for extreme cold weather. It covers everything but your eyes. It has a very small face opening. I've got a camouflage hat, double lined. I've got a scarf, which is actually a dollar store scarf. It's not very great, but it is there until I get a better one. I've got some thin slate thermal gloves. I've got some lightweight camouflage gloves, because again, there are seasons, there are multiple seasons, so you're going to you don't want to be wearing heavy thin slate gloves when it's just lighter cold weather. I have my military BDU cap with drop down ear covers, which is nice. This is actually a winter BDU cap with the drop down ear covers. So that was one I had kept. I was a PFC when I had that, and I kept it and bought a new hat. I think it was recommended. It was easier than sewing on new tags, so I probably have a whole mess of hats somewhere that I can dig out. But it was in relatively good shape, so I kept it. But that was the winter hat, and camouflage is good. And then I've got a winter coat in here, actually a full, and this is the bulk of the weight, which then of course you're going to be wearing when you're bugging out. So there's an actual full winter coat. So there's the main pouch of the winter bug out bag. Now anything excess that I wouldn't be wearing at that moment when I bug out will then be thrown into my main bug out bag. But the idea is it's here, it's all in one place, and it's convenient for fast bugging out in a hurry. And I do believe in compartmentalizing everything, so you'll notice all of my equipment has different compartments and pouches. I have here, very important, I have a space blanket, emergency space blanket. It's a little bit larger and thicker. It's not one of the cheaper ones. And I've got a whole mess of hand warmers in here. Very important if you're bugging out in winter in extreme cold weather. It's very important to have. And here's a 4-pack of hand warmers. I can't stress how important it is to have hand warmers for emergency bug out situation in winter. It gets really cold out there, especially if you have to like hunker down and sit down in one spot for a while. Now over here I've got some mixed things. I've got various fire starting capabilities because it is going to be winter and I want to be able to keep myself warm. So I've got some various matches. There's there's waterproof military matches. There's some normal matches. Now I will be putting these in a pouch later. I have somewhere, I thought I had it with me here. I do have a pouch I wanted to put these all in. There's strike in a box matches. There's a good old cigarette lighter which needs some work on the switch, but it works. It has been corroded with time, but these lighters are die-hard. The thing with a Bic style lighter, as you can see, that's corroded from age. As long as there's fluid, you can always keep these going. You can always find a lighter and swap out the parts. I used to do that when I was poor to harvest these and keep the parts. If you find an empty lighter, you can always salvage the parts and repair a lighter with fluid. So anyway, I never throw them away. There's a magnifying glass for fire starting, and there's a miniature survival kit in a can, which I think I've showed before. And it's got a compass, it's got fire starting cubes, it's got multi-use cord, it's got first aid information, it's got multi-use wire, waterproof matches, it's got 100 feet of fishing line / sewing thread, a bouillon soup packet, a tea bag, a sugar packet, a matchbook, antiseptic swabs, a razor blade, twist ties, duct tape, signal mirror, Ziploc bag, adhesive bandages, nails, safety pins, fish hooks, a signal whistle, a piece of chewing gum, a sewing needle, an energy candy, and a note paper and a pencil. So that's quite an amazing little, that's Coghlan's, I don't know how you say it, Coghlan's survival kit in a can. I've had that for years. Hope I never have to use this stuff, but it's good to have in case of emergency. And 2 pairs of winter socks. These I have worn a lot. These are the Fox River socks, and I keep them in here. And I've also got some really nice thermal moisture wicking socks for winter wear. Notice they are very long, and it helps to have them come up over the calf for winter use. It just is so much nicer to have more cover. So there's my winter grab and go bug out bag. And especially since winter is upon us, I figured that was appropriate to show you everything that's in that bag, and to stress the importance of having a winter bug out bag on hand to supplement your primary bug out bag. That's it. That stays right next to all my bug out gear, and I hope this helps somebody and could save some lives. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. This is Troy from TR Tech Tactical and Survival. Talk to you later.